on the screen.
Hey everyone, I'm at the Lazy Bums Club in
Yes.
Boston. So these are the Lazy Bums, and Hardeep Kaur is here, and she will tell us what's the Lazy Bum Club.
The Lazy Bum Club is you sit around and there is some machinery. For example, there's the screen there, and what that's doing is that it's there's a low wave going on, which human beings, it's the same wavelength as we human beings need. So when you're hyper, the wavelength is too high. And then to bring that down, this will help us here. And then when that helps, that's where you get lazy and you're comfortable and you're feeling good. So that's the beginning of it. And there are many, okay, we can go with this knife.
Oh,
Why not start with the knife? This is one of our newest inventions.
oh, you work here?
No,
Oh,
I'm a volunteer.
Oh.
Yeah, and a healer.
oh,
Yes. So what this does is that you can wave on a person, and two things are happening. One, the wave, when it comes to you, it's also a particle, and if you're missing a particle, it enters you. So that's one. That's one aspect of it. The second is that we subconsciously fear the knife. Consciously we also fear it, but subconsciously, even if you didn't fear it, you knew I'm not going to cut you up, but you fear it anyway internally, because a knife has hurt us many times over. And what that does, it releases hormones to heal and hormones to make you feel better.
by the scary part of
By
it?
the scary part of it, because when you're afraid, when you're frightened, when you have fright, you also your body has chemicals. When those chemicals begin to work, and this also is part of your healing, because once your hormones come in, they also heal. They heal wherever the pain is, so it's like you're interacting with that. So like the third eye is part of that. Third eye is where your hormones are triggered off or start, and then it's the forehead here. And if we take this knife from forehead here, it'll release the hormones. If we go here, this is where one of your releases of all your bodily organs takes place. So if I keep this, it's the motor cortex. So the motor cortex will also internally take in this energy, which is on the knife. The energy on the knife is if you look at this flower here, this is observation, nazar, what we call nazar, and this is tungsten. Tungsten is the hardest steel that exists, and this is piezo and piezoelectricity. So these are all healing objects here. This one here is this is the magnet, and so this is also the magnet. So the magnets and observation and tungsten, piezoelectricity. Piezoelectricity is what, when you walk, when you say you go for exercise and you walk, piezoelectricity in your body is activated or created with the movement. So you have in motion this piezoelectricity, and piezoelectricity stores itself in the bones. So it also strengthens your bones, and then it releases itself to the rest of the body. So the knife has that aspect to it.
Very
So
cool.
no medicines. And this healing here, one of the things it has done is it's cured thousands of people with cancer, all kinds of cancer. And so it really has and a little bit later you will see there's another method we use, which is the doll. It's similar to voodoo. We use a doll and a magnetic hammer, and then we will stand in line and people are sitting there, and we will tap wherever the problem is on this doll, and then that reflects, and that energy also goes into the person that's there, who has come for the healing. And over the years, I've been like with Tom now for 11 years, and we've seen, the amount of cures, and the people have come in where they've been told they have 2 months to live, 6 months to live, that there's no cure. They've tried everything and nothing works. And those same people have lived for 20 years, 10 years, without the disease actually disappearing. So it seems very magical, but it's actually very logical. But that's where you need to spend the time on the logical, like what is it in this universe, in this world. We don't know everything. And one of the things I always feel is that, like in South Asia, Ayurvedic has a lot of things that now nobody understands, but if we look back into yoga, we look back into these things, that we will actually find there's so many similar things to that. Thank you.